Hello and good day, welcome to our YouTube channel, God's Promises. And today's video will be biblical number 8888, meaning and symbolism. Let's get started now. Numerology offers profound insights into the symbolic meanings behind numbers. In this script, we will explore the factual and concise explanation of the number 8888, which holds significance in terms of spiritual connection and divine guidance. Join us as we delve into the deeper symbolism and meaning behind the number 8888 and its influence on our spiritual journeys. In biblical numerology, the number 8888 carries profound meaning and symbolism. To understand its significance, we must delve into the individual components of the number and explore its biblical context. The number 8888 is composed of 4 digits, each of which holds its own symbolism. Let's examine their meanings. The number 8, in the Bible, the number 8 is often associated with new beginnings, regeneration, and resurrection. It signifies a fresh start, a new phase, and the completion of a cycle. The number 8 is closely linked to the concept of redemption and the idea of being born again in Christ. It represents the transformative power of God's grace and the opportunity for spiritual renewal. Now, let's explore the deeper meaning and symbolism of the number 8888 in a biblical context. Abundance of divine guidance. The number 8888 signifies an abundance of divine guidance and direction. It represents a lavish outpouring of God's wisdom and counsel in our lives. It symbolizes the overwhelming presence of divine guidance, indicating that God's guidance is not only available but overflowing. The number 8888 emphasizes the magnitude and generosity of God's guidance, reminding us that He is actively involved in every aspect of our lives. Completion and wholeness. The repetition of the number 8 in 8888 reinforces the idea of completeness and wholeness. It signifies the fulfillment of God's plans and purposes in our lives. The number 8888 suggests that through divine guidance, we can experience a deep sense of satisfaction and fulfillment. It reminds us that God's guidance brings completeness to our lives, aligning us with His divine will and leading us to our intended purpose. Spiritual transformation. The number 8888 signifies a profound spiritual transformation. It suggests that through God's guidance, we are being transformed from within. It represents a process of spiritual refinement and growth, where old ways are shed and newness of life is embraced. The number 8888 encourages us to surrender to God's guidance, allowing Him to mold and shape us according to His divine plan. Divine blessings and favor. The number 8888 is associated with divine blessings and favor. It symbolizes God's abundant provision and His desire to bless His people. The repetition of the number 8 magnifies this aspect, indicating an overflowing measure of blessings. It reminds us that as we align ourselves with God's guidance, we open ourselves to His favor and experience His abundant goodness in our lives. Infinity of God's guidance. The number 8888 also signifies the infinite nature of God's guidance. It represents the boundless wisdom and direction that God provides. It reminds us that God's guidance is not limited by time, space, or circumstance. The number 8888 assures us that God's guidance is all-encompassing and everlasting. It encourages us to trust in His infinite wisdom and follow His guidance with unwavering faith. Alignment with divine will. The number 8888 calls us to align ourselves with God's will and purpose. It signifies the importance of walking in harmony with His guidance. It prompts us to seek His direction in all areas of our lives and to make choices that are in line with His divine plan. The number 8888 reminds us that true fulfillment and success come from aligning our lives with God's guidance and surrendering our will to His. Thank you for visiting us today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help our channel grow. Looking forward to seeing you soon for our next video.